welcome back. So, today we're doing some skincare. I received these wonderful gifts from Gleamin. A lot of you guys may know them. This is not sponsored content, by the way. However, I just wanted to try their products and see how my skin reacts to it. So if you're not aware, I do have oily, hyperpigmented, eczema-prone skin, right? And a lot of the times I will go for products that are either vegan or vegetarian or, you know, the healthier aspect of facial skincare products. So I wanted to try these products. Again, the name is Gleamin, okay? They sent me these beautiful products just so I can see what it's like on my skin, give an honest review. So here goes. It says cruelty-free and vegan. If you guys can see that. Cruelty-free, vegan. And it says vitamin C clay mask with turmeric and aloe vera. If you're not aware, my skin loves aloe vera. So this should be like the best of the best. Instantly enhanced skin for a luminous bare face glow, stain free and formulated to work with all skin types. So what I'm gonna do right now, we're gonna apply this mask on my face. It does say to wait 10 minutes for the mask to dry completely. Rinse gently with warm water and pat dry with a soft, clean towel. Okay? But first things first, my lips need some lip gloss, so we're gonna stop and put some lip gloss on, okay? So real quick. I meant to say chapstick, not lip gloss. All right, we're carrying on. So first things first is they did send me this beautiful bandana to wear. It's like silk and very, very cute. Okay, this is what it looks like. So we're gonna slip this on. All right, so headband is on. I'm looking cute. Let's go. So the first thing I do want to do is kind of like cleanse my face a little bit. Normally when I do put on a face mask, I also use a toner underneath it just to like give my face a little bit of a clean before applying the face mask. So if you know me and you're not new to this channel, you know what my favorite toner is to use. By the way, before we even continue, if you have not subscribed, sis, what are you doing? Join the family. Like, come on. Join the family. Okay, we're carrying on. So, just gonna apply a little bit of my toner. I do have my cute little mirror to the left, so you guys are gonna see me look over to the left, you know, while I do this. So, I'm just applying. While I'm cleaning my face off, you know, we can chat a little bit. Most of you guys already know Chadwick Boseman did pass away. So very sad. I started talking about him a little bit on my Instagram stories. But real talk, y'all. That man was a legend, okay? And I'm saying he was a legend because not only did he know that he was dying, but he didn't let that stop him. And a lot of us, a lot of the times, we'll sit there and be like, oh, I don't feel good. Or, oh, my belly hurts today. Or, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I do the same thing. For example, oh, that's bad, y'all. Look at that. Can you see that? Ooh, my lights are too bright. But yeah, I'm guilty of it too. So as I'm telling y'all, I'm preaching to myself. Like, I will hustle and hustle hard, but let my period come. I got every excuse not to do nothing when my period come. And if you're like me, periods are deadly, okay? keep you in bed all day. Lord, look at the pieces. If y'all got any recommendations for like cleansing cloths that doesn't break on contact with the skin, let your girl know, okay? But yeah, so back to what I was saying. So a lot of the times we'll let little things in life happen to us and be like, oh, we can't go on. We can't be great. But in all honesty, Chadwick Boseman was literally in these superhero movies kicking butt on these strings. Because you know, in the videos and the movies, they are connected to strings, especially the Marvel videos or the Marvel movies, they're connected to strings by body, which means that person has to be able to withstand being lifted up, being put back down, flipped over, backwards, forward, you know, like the behind the scenes stuff that really goes on to actually make the movie what it is, right? So if you don't know, I'm a nurse, right? And normally, let's go back a little bit. I'm a nurse and I used to work on a different floor than what I work in now, right? And I used to work night shift. So technically at that time, I was a chemotherapy nurse. So I was doing chemotherapy for a little while. Let me tell y'all something. Real talk, right? A lot of the chemotherapy that I was doing with a lot of the cancer patients, just the chemotherapy alone makes them sick, nauseous, weak. They're throwing up around the clock. Like, mind you, I was doing a 12-hour shift. They're throwing up around the clock. All right, and a lot of the anti-nausea medications are like every 4 hours, every 6 hours, give or take, depending on the patient and what the doctor recommends. Listen, sometimes the nausea for these cancer patients is so bad that they have to give Ativan. That's how bad it is. So the fact that Chadwick Boseman was literally suffering and going through chemotherapy and surgeries while doing these heroic movies, it's like, what? And nobody knew about it, which means when he was on set, he was doing his best to not even display any symptoms. Because I don't care what nobody say, no matter what medications you're getting during chemotherapy while you have cancer, it puts you out. It makes you very, very weak. And then think about it. He was still at a very good weight, and he had that cancer during the time of Black Panther. He was suffering with that cancer for at least 2 years at that time, give or take. Don't shoot me. I'm just going by, you know, facts right now. So 2 years into the cancer, you're getting chemotherapy. You're on other types of medications. You're being pre-medicated before the chemotherapy. And I'm speaking from knowing because I work in the field. So I don't work in the field as much as I used to before, because currently where I'm at right now, it's like recovery. So where I work out right now is recovery. So when the patient comes out of surgery, you know, we recover them and we send them to the floor, which is what I'm doing right now. However, because it's been, you know, a little bit before COVID came, surgeries were going kind of slow. So every now and then, like if the cancer center had needed help with administering chemotherapy and there wasn't that many surgeries, I was still on my shift, but my shift wasn't over. If they called over into PACU looking for me, you know, I would go out and be like, hey, can I go to cancer center? There's no more surgeries. Like, I might as well keep my certification active, of course. So I would go over and help. And I'm telling you, the deadliest cancers that I have seen so far while working chemotherapy, from my own experience, everybody's experience is different as a nurse. My own experience as a nurse, working with these chemotherapy patients, the deadliest ones that I've seen so far is the pancreatic cancer and the colon cancer. Those are the worst ones that I've seen so far. And even before I started working at the hospital that I was at now, I was working at another hospital, shadowing in another chemotherapy center. The colon cancer is there. When I tell you, there were some patients where, just know Chadwick Boseman was the boss, okay? Because chemotherapy is not only painful, it's very nauseating, it's very time taxing and consuming on the body, like I have seen it with my own eyes. And to know that he was going through that while he was, you know, in these great epic movies, making history and a legacy at the same time, I take my hat off to him. I really, really do. Really, really do. So, sorry y'all, we're gonna get back into the product, right? So, like I said, this is Gleamin, right? Beautiful gift sent to me. To this side, you're going to see the packaging that it came in and what my thoughts were originally. So this is how it comes. It comes in a box like this. And then this, I'm guessing, is like the brush to use for the products, but we're gonna open it up together. Now you're gonna see the box that it came in. So this is what the brush looks like, okay? It says Gleamin on it. So we're gonna get started. So opening it up, it looks like this, just like regular clay. Sorry, my lighting is super, 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 super bright. So this is what it looks like, right? And I'm using the brush that came with it. So just applying in it, you know, to the brush. And yeah, so it's gonna apply it to my face. Here we go. I cannot believe. Guys, this thing, you know what it feels like on my face? I put too much, we're gonna continue. It feels like a cream, like I'm putting lotion on my face, which is actually very soothing. It's not burning on contact or anything like that. I'm just gonna spread this out because I obviously put too much. Obviously. Yeah, so guys, like if you have a dream, calling, purpose, desire, carry it out and leave the excuses behind, because this is 2020, a time where like we're in a freaking pandemic, we're in a Black Power movement, biggest Black Power movement of our time and generation. Like, what? Like, if you have dreams, pursue it, because let me tell y'all something. Chadwick Boseman, he raised the bar. There is no excuse to be average anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Especially at a time like now. And the fact that, let me tell you how, it's crazy how everything is happening. And this man, Mr. Chadwick Boseman, passed away at a time like this. Does anybody ever think about that? Like, he literally passed away at a time like this. A time where the Black Power movement is, like, it's just crazy. Like, I was thinking about it today. I was like, yo, I cannot believe he passed away at a time like this. Like, there is a lesson to be learned. Like, there is a lesson to be learned. A legacy passed away at a time like this. And it's not even, like, for some people there might be sadness because we keep losing another African American man, but this is different because he knew he was dying, he knew he was passing away, but he was still pursuing his dreams, he was still carrying out his purpose, he was still helping those that were less fortunate than him, he was still out there going to St. Jude's, which, if you don't know, is a cancer hospital that literally helps kids with cancer. He was still going to them and giving them hope, knowing that he was going to die. So yes, we lost another king at a time like this, but he lived his dream and his purpose, and he encouraged others before he left. So it's like, I don't know, it was just, I'm sorry, but he raised the bar for all of us. There's literally no excuse. Oh, y'all. It's burning. It's starting to burn. Woo! It's burning. Y'all, it's burning. But yeah, like, he raised the bar for all of us, y'all. Like, there's no excuse to be average in 2020. There's no excuse. We are born kings and queens. If you are not using your gift, you're the problem. The man was sick, knowing he was about to die. He could have spent the rest of his time just with family, not doing any more movies. But think about it. If he was to do that, who would have been inspired? Would there have been a Black Panther? Would there have been the other movies that he, you know, was in, that he did great scenes and became a hero in? Like, really think about it. If he spent his time being at home with family before he died and just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna sit home and just die, like, he would not be the hero that he is today. Like, that's just crazy. Like, I feel like, for my people that are religious, like, you know what I'm feeling right now. Like, I feel like God allowed this to happen at this time to show us that no matter what trials and tribulations we go through, or our country, or, you know, our country is in right now, don't ever let that stop you from being great. Ever. That man died a legacy to his very last day. That's crazy. If you were to die today, can you literally say that you died a legacy? Can you literally say, I can rest now because I did everything in my power to be great and to be a light and a motivation to others? Can you say that? Crazy. So this mask is awesome. It does burn. It's burning more than my other, oh girl, it's burning. It's burning more than my other, you know, mask that I normally use. Yeah. However, I feel like it's doing its job. So I'm gonna give it a 10-minute break to like really go in and do its thing. But yeah. But it really does feel good going on my face. It felt literally like a really good cream. Felt like a really, really good cream that was going on my face. And you know, like, it smells refreshing. It doesn't have like a terrible smell where you're like, shoot me, but it smells refreshing. It smells very, 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 very refreshing. So I would recommend, so far, it smells good. So I would recommend this. I would probably, like, out of like 1 out of 10, from 1 to 10, I would probably give this maybe like an 8. Mainly because I like the smell. It applies very smoothly, very easy to apply on my face. I don't have a problem with it, but you know, we'll see how it plays out after it's time to take it off. So yeah, if you guys want to see the toner that I use to clean off my face before applying this clay mask, I will link that at the very end of the video. But yeah, so let's wash this off. And y'all, people are bullies. Like, you know what also pissed me off too? It's almost dry. You can see the difference. You can see like the pale yellow is where it's dry, and then like the lighter yellow is literally where like it's trying to dry. So, but yeah, I was saying that people are so evil, and I'm saying this because like the man, Chadwick Boseman is what I'm talking about. The man was going through cancer, and people were being bullies, and were like, oh, you know, they were laughing at the fact that he was losing weight and he got really, really skinny. Yeah, that's gonna happen when you're sick. But people didn't know that he was going through what he was going through, so people just automatically have something to say. So my thing is this: if we cannot love one another without knowing each and every part of the person's business, get your life. Because not everybody's gonna volunteer their complete information on social media to all their friends. People are only gonna volunteer their personal life to the people who they know will lift them up, to the people who they know will, encourage them or give them the love and affection that they need. So can people really blame him for not putting his business out there? Like, look how they treated him when he was going through it. Now I bet you the people that were being cyber bullies feel like crap now, because now it's out there as to what he was going through. Like, that's crazy. Like, if you guys are not aware of it, I'm gonna show you guys here. Like, crazy. Like, how hard is it to love one another without being judgmental? That's crazy. And the sad part was that he was putting up those pictures, but then he literally took them down because people were attacking him. And then he had to dismantle his comments under his social media feed because people were coming at him like crazy, but didn't know what he was going through. That's crazy. It's so easy. Like, just love one another and mind your business. I'm a strong advocate of Mind Your Business Ministries. Mind your business and love one another. Like, it's that easy. And if somebody decides to come to you and tell you their business, then so be it. But in the meantime, if you don't know what's going on and you see signs and symptoms of something that's not really them, love on them and shut up. Woo, child, y'all get me started. Anyway. But yeah, so this is like 97% dry, which is good enough for me. So I might do an update to let you guys see like how well, it got rid of the dark spots and stuff like that. But this, if you're not aware, turmeric is very good for getting rid of like hyperpigmentation. So this is another reason why I was attracted to this skin line. So before I applied this mask, I don't know if you guys saw, I had a couple of dark spots, like one like literally right underneath my eye from a previous pimple, and then like 2 dark spots right here. I might put up a picture right here so you guys can see. But that's what I was dealing with. So I really wanted to try this mask out. So over time, I'll give it a little bit more time and keep using it. I might do an update to see if it really got rid of it. But yeah, y'all. So let's wash this off. So this is the cloth that I normally use when I have any type of turmeric on my face, because as you can see, turmeric does stain. So I only use this cloth to wash my face if I use any type of turmeric on my face. So let's go. All right, guys, so it is washed off right now. I do love how my face feels. Oh, y'all. My face feels like a baby's butt. Y'all. No. Yo, my face feels so soft. All right, I'll change the ranking for this. So on a scale from 1 to 10, I would give it a 10. Mainly because, like, I don't know what this bad boy just did, but it literally just sucked. I feel like it sucked all the impurities out of my face and left behind some nutrients that my face needed, which is why it's feeling like super soft and super clean right now. Wow. Okay, Gleamin. I'm impressed. I would totally recommend to you guys. So if you guys, want to try it, I would say give it a try. It's worth the try. The only thing is that it does burn maybe like 2 or 3 minutes after applying it. So I'm thinking maybe the burning process is literally because, it's doing its job. I'll give it that. But it did do its job. So I would recommend this product to you guys if you are struggling with like dark marks, for example, the one that I have right here. And then I have like 2 like right here. So I'll keep using it over time just to let you guys know like how it's allowing it to fade, and I'll do like a product update review. But so far so good. My face feels super, super soft. So I would totally recommend this. Again, go get it. This video is not sponsored. I just like the product. So go do what it do, y'all. See you guys later. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.